I went to the school of hard knocks with construction. I was scared to death. Set the table a little bit. Okay, it's 2008, 2009. Business is just doing great in Toledo. Not. As a business owner, banks don't like me. My customers still like me, and that's a good thing. My wife's even getting offended at me. I don't know why, but things aren't so good. And so then, and I got to tell you, the people that I worked with our construction project at Sylvania and Holland, Sylvania, which was a big one, and it only happened during the summer, which is, by the way, where we make our money. So it's like, this is not good, but they were terrific. They were on top of it. This project was delayed several times. Economically, it just didn't work in their budgets. But finally, it happened, and so I had to put together a plan. And I think to set the floor a little bit better is, I was wondering if we lost 10 to 15% of our business through this construction project, we would probably be in deeper trouble than we already were. So I guess, you panic and you start saying, okay, it's going to happen. I'm not going to fight it. They didn't listen to me when I said, can we do this like in 2025 or 2030, because I think I'll be retired by then. So none of that worked. So I thought, well, we probably ought to put together a legitimate plan for our customers and for our employees. And so that's what we did. It started in 2010, the spring of. And it went through the entire summer, which I already mentioned was a really difficult time, because that is when we make hay. Not only did I have the Holland, Sylvania location that was going under major renovation, but our Jackman and Alexis location was doing the same thing approximately the same time. So now I got double jeopardy. So I really had to play it smart. So we focused and we had a lot of meetings. The first thing I did was find out exactly when the timing was going to be, because I didn't want to jump into it too soon. For us, what worked is about 4 to 5 months before I knew that this was going to take place, we put together a do's and don'ts list. And I'm going to share that with you. That may help you if you're ever involved in owning a business that's under major construction. The don'ts, and excuse me for reading this, but this is a presentation that I've only done once and I'll probably never do again. Don't fight the system. It's going to happen. Learn, educate yourself, because it really can be, I don't know if I can call it fun, but it certainly is educational. And it's something that probably I can share with a lot of people individually, and maybe that's what I'm doing now. Don't ignore the process of timing. Be involved in every meeting, every bit of information you can learn. What I found working with the people that I worked with, they were like, we'll meet you at your location, we'll explain what's going to happen, we're going to tell you what lanes are going to be closed at what time, when they're going to do the gravel to my entrance. That scared me the most, because when you can't get into a facility, that's a problem. And so I was concerned. Don't wait for the project to happen before you plan. I think, I talked to a lot of people and they said, well, we put a sign out when the project was that we're going to discount it 10% for an ice cream cone or something like that. It's like, they're not going by your facility. And if they are, they're probably in a hurry to get the heck out of there. So it's not going to work that well. It may work for some, but it's certainly something that I didn't want to do. I already said the entire process. And don't let this be an excuse, and this is big for me, for accepting poor business during that time. Because you can say, oh, we're going to lose 15% of our business, we're going to lay off some people, we're going to jockey some expenses around, and life is going to be good. I wouldn't accept that, couldn't accept that. So, the do's. Do plan on how you will inform your customers. We, again, about 5 months before we thought the process was going to happen for sure, we really beat our customers up, letting them know this project was going to happen. So they'd come in for an oil change or whatever, say, Mrs. Jones, Mr. Jones, did you know that they're going to have a major project right here at Sylvania, Pennsylvania. It's going to be disruptive, and we're going to stay in business. We're not going to lay people off. We're going to be here to fix your car. We're going to do business as usual, and we're going to ask that you kind of cope with us during the construction, and we're going to help you with that. So we gave them we told them, number one, then we told them again, we gave them a handout. And it said, I'll read it for you. It was a very simple thing. It said, to our valued customers, sometime this spring, in 2010, the intersection in front of our store will be under construction, possibly, for sure, causing traffic disruptions. It may become difficult to navigate through the construction. We want, this is underlined, bolded, and everything else, we want to make it easy for you to get your vehicle in for service. When you need service, if the construction causes you any inconvenience, please let us know. We will pick up your car and we will bring it back to you. At work, at home, doesn't matter. We did that. I got to tell you, we told all of our customers this, and rarely that happened. Although we did it and we were happy to do it. It rarely happened. It opened their mind, we believe, to say, you know what, they're serious about this. This is not going to be, positive thinking, I think is what you could call it. Then we wrote it on their invoice. So if they didn't get it in conversation, they didn't get it with the little ticket, they got it on there. And we did it for 4 months, almost 5 months before this happened. So do inform your customers. Let them know that you're willing to do whatever it takes to continue their business. I don't know if you've gone by Holland, Sylvania location, but we're renowned for our signs, our sayings on our signs. And we even use that to the benefit by saying, Mike comes up with some creative things. It's not me. Does a great job. We gave our customers updates using social media. We have an e-magazine. We said, the project's going to start next week. It's going to last. They're going to be closing this lane. They're going to be doing this. They're going to be doing that. You can enter our store this way, or we can pick up and deliver your car at your work or at home, which is, by the way, really smart, even if you don't have construction. The end result was we didn't lose business. We actually gained about 6%. So during this terrible, terrible time, we actually made more income. And with the bell curve, if everybody knows what that means, you made more money. And it was good. We didn't lay anybody off. We didn't discount any of our services during this time. Didn't discount any of our services during this time. The same is true at our Heather Downs location right now. Not a big project to us. Not a big deal. Kind of a minor inconvenience. But some of our customers live in that area and they don't like to travel. Currently, our business is up about 10% at our Heather Downs location during this construction. Again, corresponding with our customers, letting them know, not pretending like it's not going to happen. It's kind of like having surgery. You don't ignore it, you prepare for it. And so even though it's not something you want to do, it happens. So the message I'd like to give you is, I kind of like construction. It's okay. So I have really nothing negative to say about it, except it was a lot of work. But you know what? It made me a smarter person, and I think it made me a better business person. So thanks for your kindness to listen to me. Bill, Charlie, thank you for asking me. Robin, Warren, you did a terrific job. Bill, thank you.